Hello, have you ever noticed that the only organ in our body that thinks is often the last one thought about? Everyone around is concerned about their health, the way they look, and about the food they eat, without paying much attention to the one that controls the body. Are you paying much attention to your brain? Keeping your brain healthy and fit is as important as keeping your heart and other organs healthy. In this video, we shall be talking about 12 habits that may destroy the brain. Please, if you are visiting our channel for the first time, kindly subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so that whenever we upload any new video, we can send you a notification. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thank you.
Brain is the most vital organ in our body, and when it gets damaged, it can affect you severely, including your thoughts, memory, and sensation. Scientists suggest that a few changes in your lifestyle can enhance your knowledge, imagination power, and mental resilience. In this video, we shall be discussing about 12 brain-damaging activities that you must stop doing for better functioning of your brain. Adults who are prone to boredom have increased risk of depression and anxiety. If you are one of those who always feel bored, please try as much as possible to stop it. The activities of many parts of the brain depend on communication by talking to others. When you don't talk or communicate verbally with others, these brain functions will stop working, causing you frustration and depression. It is advised you always keep in touch with others. Without this brain stimulation, your brain will be like any other organ prone to damage. You should be aware that feeling too bored for too long negatively affects the brain cells. Skipping breakfast. A study revealed that skipping breakfast has a negative effect on cognitive function, thus resulting in a decline in brain excitability, the emergence of a slow response, and a reduction in attention. If you are one of those who usually skip breakfast, you should stop this habit. Breakfast is the most important meal during the day, especially after a long fasted night. When you provide the body with food and energy after hunger, it is considered one of the most important ways for the health of the brain and the whole body, and it is proven by all recent research. Without this meal, you can imagine that the brain will not work in the proper way, and if it is repeated day after day, that is, not eating breakfast, the brain and the body will be deprived of essential nutrients. According to research, the brain works with all its energy when it's fed on a daily basis, specifically in the morning, which shows the importance of breakfast. Use of smartphone. Are you the type that cannot do with your smartphone? If yes, you have to adopt the use of a device that will help you counteract the effect of electromagnetic field radiation. Research shows that exposure to electromagnetic field radiation for a long time is very harmful to brain cells. A growing body of research, especially in 2019, indicates that electromagnetic field radiation from mobile phones affects the brain of humans in many ways. Exposure to electromagnetic field radiation could lead to neurological changes, causing morphological or chemical changes in the brain and other internal organs. So, it is better to reduce the use of smartphones as much as possible and to keep them away from the head during sleep, as some studies have suggested headache, injury, and some form of cancer. Don't forget to switch off your phone at night or keep it away from your head or from place of sleep. In order to prevent the long-term effect of electromagnetic field radiation, I will be recommending a device called Energy Diffuser. It is a thin disc that you can stick onto any of your electronic devices, such as cellular phones, laptops, tablets, and others, to counteract the serious and long-term harmful effects of electromagnetic field radiation. You can see how effective Energy Diffuser can be in this demo using electromagnetic radiation detector. Energy diffuser is specifically built to protect against electropollution. This lessens risks of health consequences brought about by electromagnetic field radiation. It can counteract the effects of electromagnetic field radiation. With energy diffuser, we get to enjoy the convenience of all our electronic devices without the fear of getting harmful effects of electromagnetic field radiation. You can see the effectiveness of energy diffuser with the help of electromagnetic radiation detector. It is 100% effective, safe with no side effect. As Ella said, you can stick energy diffuser on any of your electronic devices. Are you liking this video? If yes, can you give it a thumb up and click on subscribe button to support this channel? Thank you. Inadequate rest. There are those who insist on working during illness. If you feel sick, stay at home to rest and eat well. There is no harm in postponing work for a day or even 2 days. When you are sick, your immune system will be weak to resist disease, so you make it worse by going to work, where you are vulnerable to catch various infections, which impairs the work of the brain. Sleeping late. It is important you know that the brain works during sleep, just as the way when you are awake. The brain plasticity theory says sleep is required for brain function. Specifically, it allows your neurons and nerve cells to reorganize. When you sleep, your brain lymphatic system clears out waste from the central nervous system. It removes toxic byproducts from your brain, which build up throughout the day. This allows your brain to work well when you wake up. Smoking. Most people understand how smoking affects the lungs and heart without giving attention to its effect on the brain. Smokers are at risk of cognitive decline and dementia, which typically happens naturally as you get older. According to a study in 2017, the longer you smoke, the higher your risk of greater age-related brain volume loss, which may lead to asthma disease. High sugar intake. The brain uses more energy than any other organ in the human body, and glucose is the primary source of fuel. But what happens when the brain is exposed to an excessive amount of sugar? Overconsumption of sugar triggers imbalances in certain brain chemicals. These imbalances can lead to depression and may even increase the long-term risk of developing a mental health disorder in some people. Consuming a lot of sugars impairs the brain absorption. Pollution. When pollutants are inhaled from the air and reaches the brain and all parts of the body, the brain, which is the largest consumer of oxygen in our bodies, and inhaling polluted air reduces the oxygen supply to the brain, which reduces the efficiency of the brain, and therefore you must stay away from polluted air. Air pollution has also been linked to brain atrophy, asthma disease, and dementia. Music with earphones or headphones. Listening to music at a very high volume with your earphones or headphones might damage your hearing abilities permanently. It can result in some brain problems such as loss of memory and damage to your brain tissue in the future. This is because brain is the organ which takes effort to comprehend what is being said around you. If you apply excess pressure on your brain, it's sure to get damaged. Inadequate water intake. Almost 80% of brain is water. Brain needs enough water to think faster and focus better. So it is very important that you stay hydrated all the time. Drinking plenty of water will benefit both your body and brain to function better. So it is advised that you take at least 6 to 8 sachets of water per day or 3 to 4 liters of water per day. Sleeping by covering your head. You may feel it warm and comforting, but sleeping with a blanket covered over your head might increase the consumption of carbon dioxide and reduce the consumption of oxygen. Oxygen is very essential for proper functioning of your brain, and not having enough of oxygen can harm your brain cells. Eating too much calories. Overeating makes us gain weight, feel bloated, and increase the chances of life-threatening diseases. But you might be unaware that it also damages your brain beyond imagination. It hardens the brain arteries, hence damaging our mental abilities. Several studies have revealed that high calorie intake for a prolonged period of time can in fact increase a person's chances of developing memory loss or mild cognitive impairment in the future. Please, if you love this video, give it a thumb up by clicking on the like button. Please comment and share as well. If you are visiting our channel for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe by clicking on subscribe button. Thank you.